So, the age-old question, sub or dub? The real answer is it doesn't really matter, guys. Watch what you want, okay? So for today's video, it's going to be the first video of a series I'm going to make, which is going to be where I react to famous scenes of different anime, where I just review sub versus dub, for that particular scene. So this episode's anime is going to be Attack on Titan. So before we get started, I just want to get some things out of the way. So this is all opinion based. It's all my opinion. What I say doesn't mean it's necessarily right or wrong. It's just what I personally think. And like I said before, choosing sub or dub, it doesn't really matter. It's all up to your personal opinion. Just watch whatever you think is more enjoyable. I get like sometimes it's just easier to watch dub because, it's, your original language possibly, and you don't have to read the subtitles like in Japanese where you're like trying to focus on the scene, but you also have to read too. So, it can be hard. I understand that, but honestly, just know that it's really all opinion based. Just watch what you want to watch. But yeah, I actually do watch different anime in sub and dub. Now, I will admit I watch most of my anime in sub now. I actually used to be a heavy dub person, but I don't know, I just ended up making that switch and I've been enjoying sub so far. So I will say for Attack on Titan, I did watch all of this in sub. Now I have seen some scenes in dub, but not all of them. So I'm going to be reviewing some famous scenes from the show, and I'm just going to be giving my personal opinion what I think about it. So yeah, we're going to get started, and I guess like spoiler warnings, all the scenes go up to the end of season 3, so if you haven't seen that, maybe don't watch it, but it's been out for a while now. Alright, so first scene is going to be Armin's speech, and this is in the dub originally, so let's listen to it.
I am a soldier! And I have dedicated my heart to the restoration of humanity, sir! Nothing could make me prouder than dying for such a noble cause! If we were to use his Titan ability and combine it with the manpower we have left, I believe we can do it! We can retake this city! For humanity's glory, and what little time I have left to live, I will advocate his strategic value!
Okay. So that was dub. I guess like first impressions. So I'm so used to the sub where that voice is pretty different. So it's like it's a lot higher pitched in sub, which you're gonna see later. Honestly, I can admit that like this is, I guess, pretty accurate for how his voice would be in English if it was. Like it kind of fits him. It's like a voice cracky. I don't even know how to. I don't want to say like a wimpish, but it's like it fits that kind of style of what the character that Armin is. Even though later in the series he gets real badass kind of. Yeah, that's dub. Not too bad. Let's go to the sub. 'See, look, he still got the voice crack in that last part. But yeah, so that's the sub. I guess what I can say is like, I don't know. It's really, just opinion based, but I can hear a little more like oomph in the sub voice. And I'm not saying that the dub voice is bad. Honestly, like the dub voice fits the character, like I said. But yeah, honestly, like I'm saying, both is good. The music helps so much. I really can't describe it. There's something that's drawing me more towards the sub in the scene. But yeah, honestly, both are really good. But I would say sub takes it. Yeah, that's just my opinion. Just know I'm not going to be completely biased with the sub. I'm being completely open to it. Alright, so next, we got the famous scene that everybody debates about within the series for sub versus dub. And it's the Traitors scene. So we're going to see that. So this is Japanese first. The chills, bro. Bruh. I'm telling you, it's so good. That whole scene, whether it's sub, dub, whatever language it's in, that scene is just amazing, guys. I want to tell you, the whole scene too, how it like all just gets to that point, super amazing. I think the voice actor did a great job on that. You could just hear like the pure rage in his voice, and I love the Titan roar in Japanese. Solid scene for that. Now let's go to English now.
Bertolt. Right. Damn you! You traitors!
See, for me, it's like it's a very interesting choice for the Titan roar. So first, I guess starting off with Eren. Honestly, for me, this is one of my biggest hot takes. I feel like that most people would get upset at me about. I'm not like too huge of a fan for the dub scene of this, but like I said before with Armin, his voice actor fits him in dub. He's like, it just has that like that mad edgy kid vibe to that voice acting, but I don't know, like it just doesn't really get to me. It just seems like he's mad, but I can't really hear the rage. Now I know some people are gonna hate me. I know it's fine, you know, you can hate on me if you want to. It's just my opinion. But yeah, I'm not like a huge fan. I'm not saying it's bad though. I'm just saying I'm not a huge fan if I had to choose between one of the two. Now as for the Titan roar, it's like I've seen people talk about it. There's like this thing between, you know, like a deep, more humanoid sound, like the Japanese has it, where it's just like, I know it's probably cringe. But in the English, it was very like, I don't want to say like a squeal, but it's like very like an unknown monster. It's like very foreign, right? So like that could work too if you don't want to be like too humanoid. It's like, yo, like what is that monster? Instead of like, oh, this is like a giant human. So like I said, you know, I can understand it, but I would honestly have to go with the sub again. And that's one of my biggest hot takes. A lot of people like the dub more for that specific scene. So before I get started on this next one, also leave down in the comment section below, like you can follow along with me for the specific scenes or just the show in general. Just let me know like which ones you preferred for each ones that I'm reviewing. And then I can also start the question of the day, which is, do you prefer Attack on Titan in sub or dub? Just let me know, you know? I don't care if you like the dub. I don't care if you like the sub. I just want to see what people like. But this next scene, we got Commander Erwin, and this is the advanced scene. This was in season 2. It was like one of the last 2 episodes.
All soldiers, charge! We've come to the moment of truth. Mankind's fate is decided now. There is no future in which we reclaim these lands without Eren, and there never will be. Go! Recover Eren from the armored titan and retreat! Your heart and soul to the cause!
Mikasa, wait!
Advance!
Commander Erwin!
I said advance, goddammit! Eren's right in front of you! Do not falter!
Bruh. This man is a living legend, bruh. Commander Erwin is literally like one of the GOATs, man. Now, I gotta say, dub, super solid. Commander Erwin's dub voice actor did a really great job, especially on this scene. Next, let's hear the sub version.
人類存亡の命運は今この瞬間に決定するエレンなくして人類がこの地上に生息できる将来など永遠に訪れないエレンを奪い返し即帰還するぞ信号を捧げよう
ミカサ
進め
That sucks watching that every time, bro.
Enemy touchdown!
進めエレンはすぐそこだ進め
Bruh, I'm telling you, he's literally just the GOAT, bro. Again, solid job on the subbed side with Japanese. Now, I will say for this one, I actually prefer the dub voice actor for this scene. The part where he just said, like, I said advance, oh my gosh. Like, it just seemed better in English. It was, like, kind of, like, more convincing of, like, conveying the message, like, hey, you really got to finish the job. Don't worry about me as a commander. Like, that he's replaceable. So for me, you know, it hit home more with the English dub for this scene. Now, I still love the voice actor for Commander Eren in Japanese. Really solid voice actor. I think he even plays Jotaro in JoJo's. But yeah, for this one, I actually prefer the dub. So letting you know, see, I'm not biased. Well, you know, I might be a little biased, but I actually do like the dub for this scene. All right, next scene, we got Eren's breakdown after Hannes died. Alright, so that was actually my first time hearing that scene in English. And I gotta say, like, that was pretty solid. So, you know, you can really just hear him breaking down, adding the extra noises in there. Really a solid job from the dub voice actor. I gotta give it to him there. Because, like, this is not even like a epic, you know, fight scream or anything. Like, this is just him breaking down. I don't want to say, like, being that edgy kid, but it fits him. Alright, now for the Japanese version.
何にも何にも変わってねえなお前は何にもできねえじゃねえかよ何にも母さん俺は何も何にもできないままだったよ
Dude, really solid job on this too. I'm telling you. So honestly, in like my opinion, I would say these are pretty tied, and like in terms of this one, really just comes down to choice whether you prefer sub or dub. So for me, I would go with the subbed version, but they're like so close. Both the voice actors did an amazing job. So I wouldn't say I could really like choose one. It would just be like I'm like more with the sub, so it kind of just fits it more since I'm more attached to that side. But amazing job on both sides. So now, same scene, but if we add a little more action to it when he actually uses the coordinate.
Mikasa, I will always wrap your scarf. Always and forever. That's a promise. Eren is by far the worst. Get away from us! Rat bastards! I'll kill you where you stand!
For this one, you know, pretty solid job. I guess like I can't really say much, but this is a pretty good job. Now for the sub version.
そんなの何度でも巻いてやる。これからもずっと俺が何度でも。エレン、お前だ。来るんじゃねえ！てめえらぶっ殺してやる！
So that's the sub version in Japanese. So like in terms of like screaming and I guess like more of the action related stuff, I'm more in favor of the subbed version of Eren. I don't know, like I just feel like in my terms the screams are better and I can just hear more anger behind it. Now that's just how I'm interpreting it. I don't know, it's just again that's pretty like half and half, but I would say sub would take it in my book in terms of that. But for the breakdown scene, that was pretty even. Like both of them did a great job. Now here's another famous scene that everybody loves to compare in different languages. This is the Kenny scene. So that was Japanese. You know, pretty good job. That's really all I gotta say.
Don't look like you've changed much at all, boy. Kenny!
So for this one, it's pretty tough. So for me, I would say this is pretty much a split choice one. But honestly, I would have to give the slight upper edge to the dubbed version. So yeah, I would say it's pretty solid. You know, you could just hear like how angry he was. And I feel like it just got through more than the Japanese version. But again, like I said, both of them are good. It's pretty half and half, but I had to give the edge to the dubbed on this. And lastly, we got one of the most famous scenes, Erwin's suicide speech. This one's just amazing, guys. This is subbed first.
いや、どうせ死ぬならどうやって死のうと命令に背いて死のうと意味なんかないですよね。
全くその通りだ。全くもって無意味だ。どんなに夢や希望を持っていても、幸福な人生を送ることができたとしても、岩で体を砕かれても同じだ。人はいずれ死ぬ。ならば人生には意味がないのか。そもそも生まれてきたことに意味はなかったのか。死んだ仲間もそうなのか。あの兵士たちも無意味だったのか。いや違う。あの兵士たちに意味を与えるのは我々だ。あの勇敢な死者を、哀れな死者を思うことができるのは聖者である我々だ。我々はここで死に、次の聖者に意味を託す。それこそ唯一この残酷な世界に抗う術なのだ。兵士を怒れ、兵士を叫ぶ、兵士を戦え。
I gotta tell you, that scene is so legendary. I could be one of the dudes on them horses riding out there. Just an amazing person. I gotta say, very solid job on the sub side. Like I said, I really like the sub voice actor for Commander Erwin. Really good. Solid. That's like really all I gotta say. It's just a solid job on that scene. The music, voice acting, everything. Just a solid scene. And last but not least, we got the dubbed version of it.
But wait, if we'll die anyway, then who cares what we do? We could just disobey your orders. And it wouldn't mean a thing, would it?
Yes, you're precisely right. Everything that you thought had meaning, every hope, dream, or moment of happiness, none of it matters as you lie bleeding out on the battlefield. None of it changes what a speeding rock does to a body. We all die. But does that mean our lives are meaningless? Does that mean that there was no point in our being born? Would you say that of our slain comrades? What about their lives? Were they meaningless? They were not! Their memory serves as an example to us all! The courageous fallen, the anguished fallen, their lives have meaning because we, the living, refuse to forget them!
So good,
and as
bro.
we ride to certain death, we trust our successors to do the same for us! Because my soldiers do not buckle or yield when faced with the cruelty of this world! My soldiers push forward! My soldiers scream out! My soldiers rage!
Bruh. It's just so good, man. I'm telling you. Now, honestly, remember, like I said, I like both these voice actors for Commander Erwin. They did a great job with their selection. But for this one, I honestly think it's pretty clear that the dub is the winner. At least for my opinion for this one. So, I don't know. I feel like I was pretty even throughout the entire thing. Just the dub for this one. I don't know. Like, the emotion just carried out more here. But like I said, both were good. But I don't know. It just hit more with the dub. Yep, that's going to wrap it up. But like I said before, y'all, it does not matter whether you watch sub or dub. It should not be a war or anything. Nothing is superior. Just watch what you enjoy more. Now, I do recommend, like, you know, try to watch both if you can and just see which one you kind of vibe with more if that's possible. But yeah, you know, as you can see here, I chose both sub and dub for certain scenes. Even though I actually prefer sub for the entire series. Just choose what works best with you. But let me know down in the comment section below, you know, for each scene, which one you preferred more. Just so I can see, you know, what everybody else is thinking in regards to these scenes. But yeah, also leave a comment down below which anime I should do next. So like I said, there's going to be a series for each of the different shows. I'm going to compare, you know, some of the best scenes from the shows and just, you know, compare the sub and dub and see which one I prefer. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. You won't miss anything. You'll be notified. You'll be able to click on it if you want to, or not click it if you don't want to see it. But yeah, make sure you subscribe and turn on those post notifications. Otherwise than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. I'm rambling on so much. Like I said before, guys, sub versus dub doesn't really matter. Choose what you want to watch. But this is just my personal opinion. Maybe if you were just interested to see what I liked. Otherwise than that, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.